wagon is getting an overhaul. So plan for today is drop the rear end completely out, drop the tank, have an inspection, have a quick look, check over the pockets. Please don't need doing. And we're going to weld some reinforcement plates to where the subframe bolts up into the chassis. Yeah, and hopefully by the end of today we'll have everything ready to bolt back in tomorrow, and the underside of the car will be in white Gravitex. That's where we need to be by hopefully late afternoon today.
Right, so Glamorous Assistant is now on role reversal today, so I'm now cameraman and tool passerer. So the main man is under there stripping. It's already made some progress, got the exhaust off, heat shield, wheels, prop, and we're just working to get the frame out, as you can see.
I have found one issue. I don't know if you can see it. I might have to come around here.
What is that issue?
Well, there seems to be an extra crack here in this diff carrier, or front diff plate. Luckily though, actually that's bent, isn't it? If you look at it, squashed in on the side.
Yeah.
Someone or something has hit that, I believe.
Yeah, that's not great.
No.
Oh well, we can sort that. So where are we at? We got shocks off.
Shocks off,
Brakes
calipers off, prop off, heat shields off,
Sensors
exhaust
out.
is off, sensors out, hoses off. So basically now we need to do the handbrake cables inside, which I think is a fantastic job for you to start.
Yeah, that's a job for me.
I can't really see from here, so I think you're going to have to be cameraman and bung pusher outer man. Oh my god. Oh, is that it?
Well, that's a bit of an anticlimax.
That was a massive anticlimax, yeah.
Well, I mean, there is some water in there.
Perhaps it's all come out down my arm while I was trying to get the bung out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good then.
Brill. So, handbrake cable's off, and then what was the other problem we had? The shaft seemed to be seized.
Yeah.
So,
I'll tell you what, we've got some high-end rear shocks on the back.
go on, what make are they?
Tuning art.
Nice.
Do you think they were made in China or Taiwan?
Tuning shite. Well, knowing the age of the car, they're probably still European made.
You can see where I've pressure washed the underneath, and then obviously I've forgotten to do the back of the shock.
Oh dear, that's a lot of mud. So, pretty common with these cars, you get the shaft stuck in them if they've not been out for a wheel bearing or something. So, we're going to try and get them out, aren't we? Whilst it's still on the car, so yeah, it's a bit easier.
It's probably going to be easier to try while they're still on the car than off.
Yeah, so let's give that a quick whirl, and then if not, they'll have to go in the press. But we have some spares if not, so it's not the end of the world.
I'm kind of more in the way there. It might be best off over the other side or doing that here. Just try and hold that square, that's it. That is not moving. Normally moved by now.
So let's leave that, it's a job for the press then.
Ah, joy.
Let's try the other side, shall we?
I don't think I'm going to get swing. We're too close to the compressor.
So unfortunately that's a negative. We've tried both of them with lump hammer method and that's not moved it. So usually with these, if they don't move after 3 or 4 hits, you just want to leave them alone and get them in a press. Because if you keep going with it, what will happen is you'll just mushroom the end of the shaft, and then the shaft has not much use. So we'll leave those now. Luckily we're not using these arms. We have proper arms and stuff to go on there, new stuff. But yeah, a bit of a pain in the butt. So same story on both sides, unfortunately. Right, we've just popped off the handbrake bolts. Just lift up the gator, and then you've got a 9mm and a 12mm. Free them off, and then these will quite nicely pull through the tunnel. That's all you've got to do in the car to get the frame out. I think we've got the trailing arm bolts loose, or they're out. So next part really is drop the frame down and have a little look at this amount of rust that we've got in the pockets and stuff. If we've got clean pockets, today is a good day. If the pockets are rusty, we have kit on the shelf, but it's not going to be much fun. So any moment now we shall find out. How many miles is this done? 170?
185. 185k.
Oh no. Spring purchase.
Oh dear. This one looks alright, this side. Oh, hang on. Well, maybe. Yeah. Well, there she is.
That's the frame out. Too bad really, was it?
No, it was alright. Probably what, all in all, hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't know, you done most of it.
Yeah.
I didn't do much, just turned up at the end, took the glory.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's what, was it 185k?
185k's worth of. And plus as well, this I blasted this off beforehand with the pressure washer and TFR. So
Yeah.
it probably looks cleaner than it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So this is all not going in the bin. We'll reuse some of this at a later date, get it blasted and cleaned up. But what are we putting on there?
What are we putting on there?
Nice new shit.
We are putting on a complete OEM brand new bolt kit from BMW.
Yeah.
We're putting on a blasted and powder coated diff carrier, spring perches, trailing arms, adjustable camber
All
arms,
the goodies.
and finished off with a load of Powerflex bushes.
Yeah, boy.
Supplied by the one and only.
The main man. Right, so really the telltale now is we've got to go and look at the trailing arm pockets.
I'm feeling quite confident.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm not. Right, we need a big screwdriver.
There's the torch. You
there's
mean
a
the
torch.
screwdriver of truth.
Yeah. Let's have a poke.
I have the screwdriver of truth here,
I'm going to prod gently.
and I have.
Oh my god.
There's the screwdriver of truth. Please, baby. Please.
Well, it's certainly crusty. I mean, technically it's still solid, but it's very pitted and nasty, so a decision has to be made. That means we've got to do them.
What?
Yeah, I mean, they're not great, are they?
That side's not great, no.
No. Well, so that side's a maybe. I mean, it's a probably should be, but
Probably should be.
let's go see what the other side's like.
If I was not planning on swapping the engine out in the future,
Yeah, if it's a drift car, shit box.
oh, who cares? Yeah, if the frame falls out, you can just laugh, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This side, much the same. This side doesn't look as bad, but it's still very pitted and crusty. So yeah, you've got to make a decision. This is pretty common these days. We've seen it a lot, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
And it's like you can leave that in there, but obviously it's heavily corroded pitted. So is it more cost effective time-wise to do it now? Well, decision's yours.
Probably is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. As much as I really don't want to do this,
Yeah.
because we're up against it time-wise, which again is my fault.
Well, the main saving grace is to do it. We've got to take the tank out, but
Yeah.
we've got to take the tank out anyway because the brake lines are gopping.
Oh, they're hideous, aren't they?
So now is probably the best time to do it if we were going to do it. So I think we'll reconvene and make a decision off camera.
As you probably guessed, me and Steve have decided, and by the glow that's now across my face, that we're going to do the rear pockets. Yeah. How awesome does that look? Right, and underneath here, the tank is now out. I've cut the brake lines there so we know which one goes which side. I've now got to deal with this mess up here because they won't come undone, which is great. And then after that, I've got to start wire wheeling, attacking these, and we've got to cut. Oh, disgusting! We've got to cut these pockets out. Oh, joy! Really looking forward to that. That's going to be great.
Right, another little progress update for you all. So we've got the pockets cut out this side, over there, clean up the subframe mounts, lovely, lovely. Just about to get them welded in. And then You would under there get covered in shit.
Yeah, but this may re-energise me after this. So, yeah. Well,
the only thing we need off this frame today, technically, is the diff. The rest can wait till later. Anyway, so I thought rather than stand around like a little plum, I'll pull the diff out. Anyway, so I pulled the diff out, spun the cup, and I'm like, huh, the other cup spun. So we think this might be the magic sauce, which, how long have you waited to have a car with one of these in?
Well, every car I bought, I've had to buy a slipper to put in one. So if this has got a slipper in it, this is probably the biggest bargain in the world.
Yeah. Even with a few rust issues.
Even with a few rust issues. Right, let's clean the label off, and then we'll go from there.
What does it say?
Oh my god, it says S293. Oh, right, I need to confirm this because the cover may have been changed. So, let me give him dignity of putting the hat back on because look at the state of me. Here we go. Right. Are you ready for this, YouTube? This does present another issue though. The fact that we've ordered the wrong gear oil.
Yeah. Well, I guess just don't replace the gear oil. Oh, I have some LSD oil at home.
I actually have some LSD oil in the garage as well. Wow, that was rusty.
Big moment. There she is.
Yes, check that out. There she is. Medium case 293 LSD. Thank you very much.
We checked the VIN and it wasn't spec with it. So someone at some point in this car's life has put a sport kit on it and an LSD. Black interior, yeah. So this is a pretty trick car, it turns out. Fuck yeah. Happy?
I'm literally, that has completely transformed my afternoon. So I've been underneath there for 2 hours now, breathing in rust, under seal. My arms are burnt where I've been grinding all day. But that, happy days.
And you're still not finished.
I'm still not finished. Right, back to it. Yo, right, I've been underneath the car for about an hour and a half or so. Subframe mounts are all cleaned off nicely. Rear pockets are all ready to be welded in. Oh, that's good, you can't see, there's no light there. All cleaned off. Steve is just well through priming some plates.
Losing the will to live.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. I don't suppose you know, but has anyone told you I've got an LSD in the back of my car?
Yes, I have. Did they success?
These are Steve's reinforcement plates. Just put some well through primer on them, ready to rock and roll. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's been a bit of a slog. We're both feeling it now. I don't know what the time is. It must be, what, 4 o'clock now? Half 3, 4 o'clock. We were both here at 7:30 this morning. We haven't really stopped. We had a quick Burger King delivered, and that was about the lot. On a scale of 1 to 10, how's your day going?
-1.
-1.
It's not even a number, it's that low.
Oh dear. Well, on that
Yeah.
horrific bombshell, I'll pass you back over to Steve.
And just a bit of well through prime action in there. And on the mounts. These rear mounts are pretty clean. Front one's a bit of pitting, not too bad. It actually looks like there's a crack in one of your mounts.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, very, very slightly. I think the spot well's moved.
Oh, God.
Look there.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's a good job of putting reinforcement plates on there, isn't it?
Nice little crack there. Not a lot, but it's on its way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, good time to do reinforcements.
Join me upside down underneath the wagon. So we are pretty much ready the Gravitex now. Primed a lot, cleaned a lot of the rust off, ready to rock and roll. I haven't prepped as much as I'd like to because of time, but we're just going to send it and see what happens. Right, see you on the other side.